Castle Doherty in Ireland. Geezer, yeah, we are. I mean, what else is there supposed to do? Okay, that's fine. We're finally gonna do it. Do a preview for me. Let's hear it.
Preview. Vikings, Ravens. So what I was really hoping this week, I was really hoping we'd get a revenge game, yeah, for Michael Pierce. But unfortunately, he's gonna be out with elbow injury that he's been dealing with. So that's not so boo on that. That's gonna be very. Um, that's going to hurt our run defense. What else? I'm just looking at our injury report. Just I want to see who's out first. So just Michael Pierce, Anthony Barr, and Cam Dancer are both questionable. So I'm guessing both are probably going to play. It's very important. More because I do not watch the Ravens, of course. So I don't know what I mean. From an outsider perspective, I know you guys run the ball a lot, sometimes with your own a lot with your own quarterback.
Oh, if Lamar doesn't, I'm going to be surprised if Lamar has he'll have at least 12 attempts, whether they're scrambles or design runs or not. But yeah, we are really hurt. Devontae Freeman, Geezer, has been meh. Yeah, injuries, just like the Browns. I think that just shows that Harbaugh's a really good coach, that he's able to have the team at 5-2 despite that. I think I saw something. He's been the head coach since 2008, so this would be his 13th or 14th season. I think I saw something that off the bye, they're like 11-3 or 11-2 off the bye under Harbaugh. He usually uses that to really get them, comfortable and uses that to recuperate and stuff. Lamar, he's Lamar. Michael Pierce is proven to be yet another Ravens defender that has left the nest and not survived outside of Baltimore. Other than, pretty much Zadarius Smith for the Packers. I really couldn't list you anyone else that's ever been truly successful outside of the Ravens. That's been a defender that's left since the Super Bowl year. Like C.J. Mosley was terrible. Paul Kruger, who left and went to Cleveland, did nothing. Darnell Ellaby from the Super Bowl team as well. He left and he bounced around a bunch of teams. I think I already said C.J. Mosley has done absolutely nothing. Other than Darius Smith, if you leave Baltimore, pretty much you're taking the money and not actually getting any production out of it. So I find that kind of hilarious. But
I'm looking at your roster just to see if we have anybody besides the only one I recognize that we've had is Latavius Murray.
Well, Geezer, Darren Waller was a little bit of a different thing, and we had drafted him in the 5th round. He was a wide receiver. They moved him to tight end, and then he had his major demon problems. He just couldn't get out of his own way. He was suspended like 2 or 3 different times from different amounts of time. Lost a really close teammate who Lorenzo Talaferro, who actually coincidentally played high school football with my freshman roommate at Virginia Tech. They went to the same high school, and my roommate blocked for him. See you, Bacon. Thank you very much for coming in. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow, man. So that was kind of a unique thing. But him and Waller and Talaferro were really close when they were on the Ravens. Waller, could he be what he was now? Probably. Maybe not as much. Maybe. I mean, Ravens love their tight ends so much that I think he could have been what he is now with the Ravens. He just couldn't get out of his own way, unfortunately. He had too many demons. And I do think he just needed to change his scenery. And it kind of sucks to see him. I would have loved to see Waller and Andrews. I feel like that would be Gronk and Hernandez 2.0 for the Patriots, potentially with the Ravens. I feel like the Ravens have been trying to get that now that they've seen what Waller can do since then. It'll be close. I don't think it's going to be a blowout for either team.
No.
Maybe. I mean, but that's all. I don't want to. I always get this wrong. I don't want to blow to my own horn, at least as a Ravens fan, but every time, at least in the past couple of years with Lamar, every time I think the game's gonna be close, it almost. And Zach, and then look where McPhee is back. He's back with the Ravens now, so and he's doing fine. But anytime I ever think it's gonna be a close game, it ends up usually being a blowout. Mm-hmm. Actually, oftentimes by the Ravens, right. Pretty much 2019, every game that I thought was going to be close ended up being a blowout that season once they got on that winning streak. So, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think Ravens have struggled to get started. I think they've only scored 20.
Oh, that's the exact opposite for the Vikings. They start out, they have their first drives, they go off flying, and then once they get that first touchdown or take the lead, they just completely they play it so conservative afterwards. So,
just like wasn't that what happened with the Cowboys? You guys were up 7-0.
The Cowboys, the Browns. I mean, those though. I'm not sure if there's another game I can say. I mean, the Lions.
But it's just like what even Thomas said. And I agree. He says that the Vikings are better than their record says. You're what? Are you 3-5?
All of our games have been close.
Well,
even against teams who are.
You could say the same thing for the Ravens. I think that's the thing. Is it's just a difference of.
I don't know about
the luck is swung the Ravens' way. There's always that teams one season will be super lucky, then the next season they won't be, and that's kind of what happened last year. 2019, the Ravens they weren't lucky. They blew out a lot of teams, but they didn't have a lot of actual luck about things. About how they barely won games. Then they weren't very lucky last year. Now they're very lucky with the Lions game and stuff. I was watching that as I was just driving home one. The
Lions game.
The Lions game.
I'm just saying
the Chiefs and stuff. So. Kirsten, Lions.
Oh, for
Lions. Yeah, the Lions should be.
They should have.
I could do that.
They should have a couple wins, and those couple wins maybe should have been against both of us.
I would be willing to concede. Not concede. I'm willing to admit that the Ravens obviously got away with that. No delay of game. Because that was a good 2 seconds. It wasn't like the typical 1 extra second or whatever. But it'll be good, and I think it'll be fun. And this is just gonna be good. Oh, Kirsten, no, I'm willing to. Wait, Lions are better than which purple team?
The purple team, both purple teams.
Oh, the purple teams.
Yeah, maybe. Because they should have beat both of us. They should have beat both of us, honestly.
At least
the same score, 19-17.
Oh yeah, 19. Oh, you're right. I forgot about that. 19-17. Oh, I forgot about that.
Both won on game-winning field goals. Of course, yours was a record-setting field goal.
Luke. Hey guys, I don't remember whose record did Tucker beat. Oh man, yeah, Prater. But yeah, dude, Lions. What was it? They're the first team ever to lose multiple games that via 50+ yard game-winning field goals in a season. I think.
I don't know, but
it's never happened. It's usually maybe once or twice that happens, but
they've lost. I remember they lost to that exact score 3 times in their history.
They lost the first because they gave up. Yep. And then they lost the
original one.
19. Can't remember what year. 73.
It was on the Saints, right? That
Saints.
That he had.
He kicked the game winning. He kicked. then record 63-yard field goal,
But
which
he had
and won the game 19-17 over the Lions. I love how we've gone from a preview of this game to kind of making fun of the Lions. Yep, and then Geezer Prater kicked the 65-yarder. Yeah. Hopefully I can take this since this is recorded. Hopefully I can cut this and actually make it like 2 separate videos potentially. I have no idea. Sorry, Kirsten. This kind of devolved into making fun of the Lions.
Yeah.
Kirsten, you're a Browns fan. I mean, that's not that much of a consolation prize this year, but at least you don't have OBJ anymore. Of course, I wouldn't be surprised if the Lions actually got OBJ because they actually need wide receivers to help Jared Goofball back there. So, oh man, this is
I love it.
Kirsten, wow, just wow. I don't want OBJ. Kirsten, you have no control. The Lions will do it. I guarantee it. They will do it. Oh man, the entire stream tomorrow is not even going to be doing a play-by-play of the game. It's just going to be making fun of the Lions the entire time. Oh man.
Well, maybe. Well, the Lions do play while our game is going on, but really, oh no, wait, the Lions are on a bye week. Oh, that's okay. So
the Lions are lucky.
The
Lions finally.
You can watch the
something
stream.
Good actually happened for the Lions for once. Oh man, this is
yeah. So Raven. I mean, you had some close games, but like the Bengals game, the Chargers game, and the Broncos game. I mean,
okay. Well, okay. The Bengals game up until the third quarter was a 1-score game, and then the defense just decided to go home early, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
But not even that. It was 27. If I remember correctly, it was 27-17 with about either 10 or 12 minutes left. And I think they went for it on 4th down, and they didn't get it. And then Uzama got his second touchdown, which then
27-14 is still like it's sort of close, but it's getting out of hand.
I feel like I mean, I don't know, especially with how the defense was playing. I have no idea if they were able to come back and stuff. I mean, I was at
27-17.
I was at the Colts game, so I saw Lamar come back. I was at that game.
You saw the Colts choke. You saw Lamar come back, but you saw the Colts choke. That's how I saw it. In my opinion.
But
they had a lot of chances to win that game.
That was an awesome game to go to.
Right.
That was a lot of fun. It really was.
And how about the Chargers game? Because
that game reminded me of the 2019 game versus the Texans. Ravens at home. Ravens blew out the Texans. It's like 45-10 or something. Ravens blew them out, and everyone was like, "Oh wow!" But then that was like during the winning streak and stuff. But that is the kind of vibe I got of that. It's like, oh, so that I was getting like 2019 vibes of like that was the potential the team had doing that if everything was clicking, or even if the defense is just mediocre, which it's been this year. Well, I would say below average to bad at times, but if Lamar's on his game, I think that you can see games like that where, it's just going to be a blowout out of nowhere. And you're just like, whoa, where did this come from?
Yeah.
So either your teams beat the Bengals. Luke, the Packers should not have beaten the Bengals. Okay. That was a travesty in and of